wonderful start in the beginning of your day. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is she asking all these questions about a drink? Well, I can answer those questions myself, actually. My favorite smell in the morning is coffee, a roasted warm drink that gives me energy and a wonderful start in the beginning of my day. This brings me to the topic of my speech, coffee. Coffee is a very well-known drink in America and around the world. All we really know about coffee is that it's the best thing ever. But we don't know too much about it other than the drinks we purchase at the coffee shop or the blends we purchase in the store. Coffee is in almost everyone's day-to-day life. According to coffeeandhealth.org, coffee is the most popular drink worldwide with over 400 billion cups consumed each year. The purpose of my speech today is to inform you about coffee. I will be talking about the origin of coffee, the popularity of coffee, and lastly, the health benefits that come along with drinking coffee. Many people don't know where coffee comes from. It actually comes from the coffee beans that are from the coffee plant. To be more exact, the coffee seeds from the coffee plant. Something I found even more interesting was the coffee berries are actually red and then broken down to be roasted. Coffee actually originates from a genus of coffea plants that have over 100 different species. Coffea is native to a lot of tropical places like Africa, Madagascar, the Comoros, and more. Some may even call these places the bean belt. According to NCA.com, these coffee plants grow up to 30 feet tall with cherries growing along the branches. These plants can live up to 100 years. It takes 1 year for these coffee plants to produce 10 pounds of coffee cherries to harvest. It actually takes 3 to 5 years for these coffee plants to grow to full maturity. Now that I told you about the origin of coffee, I'm going to tell you just how popular it is. Most people drink coffee. There's not one person who hasn't heard about it or at least tasted it. You can have coffee at any time of the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Coffee is in almost everyone's homes and workplace in almost every setting. It's so well known that coffee shops and brands around our country are thriving in cities, towns, and neighborhoods. One thing that makes coffee so popular is its variety of blends and roasts that can be made. Also, you can make coffee at your home with a simple coffee maker or get it handed to you in the drive-thru. Speaking of drive-thru, one coffee shop that's very popular is Starbucks. Starbucks is so popular because of its variety of blends and roasts that they offer. According to eatimports.com, half of our population, which is 150 million Americans, drink iced coffee, hot coffee, espressos, cappuccinos, and more coffee-based drinks. Now that I told you how popular it is, I'm going to tell you all about the health benefits that come along with drinking this pretty drink. Believe it or not, coffee is actually healthy for you. According to healthline.com, coffee's high level of antioxidants benefits our bodies every single day. A single cup of coffee contains vitamin B2, vitamin B, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B3. All these nutrients benefit our bodies, especially if we consume it every single day. Coffee also helps with our energy levels whenever it is down, improving our mental and physical performance. Speaking of physical performance, coffee is a great fat burner in our diet that's natural. Also, coffee is known to lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, strokes, and more, and help with depression as well. This natural drink not only prevents but protects our health. Furthermore, this leads me to how in the next few years, coffee is going to be very scarce due to climate change on Earth. Every single cup of coffee is at risk of extinction because there's more heat and sunlight than rain in these tropical areas. This causes the tropical plant to produce bad berries. According to knowledge.edu, coffee is one of the crops that is under risk of extinction because of climate change on Earth. 60% of the crop, which is 75 out of 124 plants, are at risk of extinction. If we want to continue to have this natural drink benefit our health and our daily lives, we should first take the steps to protect our earth and the plants in it, like the coffee plant. In the last few minutes, I spoke about the origin of coffee, the popularity of coffee, and lastly, the health benefits that come along with drinking coffee. The purpose of my speech today was to inform you all about coffee. After all this time, I hope you got to know more about this well-known drink. I encourage you to buy some tomorrow morning or purchase some after this, because I know after all this coffee talk, I'm craving a cup. You know?